Welcome to the Blanketrol 3 training video. To turn on the machine, flip the switch in front of the Blanketrol 3 and the device will go through a series of self-checks. The user interface will flash and you'll hear some beeps. Once the self-checks are complete, the center display will tell you to check set point. To stop the flashing check set point message, hit the temp set button and get ready to precondition the water. To precondition the water, you'll either set the water for 4 degrees Celsius or follow your hospital's protocol. Use the up and down arrows until you get the prescribed temperature. When you reach the desired temperature, you're going to hit the manual control button, which will activate the circulation of the water inside the Blanketrol. The Blanketrol 3 can be used in degrees Celsius or degrees Fahrenheit. You can toggle back and forth by hitting the C to F button. While you're waiting for the water to reach the proper temperature, make sure to have the proper GenTherm supplies ready to take care of your patient. Be sure to have a GenTherm water blanket or cool kit ready, the patient temperature connecting cable and patient probe, and up to 3 hoses to connect to the blankets. Blanketrol 3 operation. Today, we're going to review manual mode, automatic mode, 10C gradient mode, gradient variable mode, the smart feature, and the monitor-only mode of the Blanketrol 3. In manual control mode, you are only controlling the temperature of the water, nothing else. To start, hit the temp set button in the center of the console. Then, using the up and down arrows, you will set the temperature of the water at a maximum temperature of 42 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 4 degrees Celsius. When you reach your desired temperature, hit the manual control button and the water will begin circulating. To use the Blanketrol 3 in automatic mode or either gradient mode, you must have a temperature sensing device or probe in or on your patient and connected to the Blanketrol 3. To use the auto control mode, hit the temp set button in the center of the console. Then, using the up and down arrows, set the patient's desired temperature. Then press automatic control button. The water will begin circulating. To use the gradient 10C mode on Blanketrol 3, ensure your patient has a temperature sensing device connected. Then press the temp set button in the center of the console. Use the up and down arrows to set the desired patient temperature. When the desired patient temperature is set, press the gradient 10C button. The water will begin circulating. The maximum water temperature difference will be 10 degrees higher or 10 degrees lower than your patient's body temperature. The water temperature will change based on your patient's needs. To use the gradient variable mode, ensure your patient has a temperature sensing device connected. Then, press the temp set button in the center of the console. Use the up and down arrows to set the desired patient temperature. When the desired temperature is set, press the gradient variable button. The center status display will show variable gradient offset 0 degrees Celsius. You will enter the gradient variable offset that your hospital has desired in its protocol using up and down arrows. Set the desired gradient variable offset for your institution. When the desired gradient value is set, press the gradient variable button. The water will begin circulating. The water temperature will change based on your patient's core temperature plus or minus the gradient variable value based on your patient's needs. The smart feature should be used in the gradient variable or the gradient 10C mode. The smart feature evaluates your patient's temperature every 30 minutes. If your patient is not at target temperature within that time, it adds 5 degrees more to your gradient value to help your patient reach target temperature. The monitor-only mode in the Blanketrol 3 can be used to monitor your patient's temperature and evaluate if there is a need for therapy.